Hello, everybody out there on the interwebs. It is Mike, it is Trevor, and we are back once again for another episode of Golden Opportunities where we talk about the hottest jobs in technology. What's going on? How are you doing today, Trevor?
Doing good. It's Friday. So, how are you?
Friday. I'm good. I'm good. Dragging a little
Good.
bit. It's been a long week. I'm a little tired, but
Yep.
no complaints. We're all good.
Good.
Good, good. It's good. Now that we've got that covered, let's move on. How about some dad jokes? You got some dad jokes for us this week?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
The suspense is
Um, I,
killing me.
yeah, I went with like a hiking theme, so we'll see how that lands. Um,
All right.
so I was going hiking, and I asked my dad for directions to the hilltop for the picnic. What do you think he said?
You asked your dad for directions to the hilltop picnic?
Hilltop for the picnic.
Hmm. I don't know. What do you got?
Let me sum it up to you.
Let me sum it up to you. All right. Trevor went with a deep cut there, right?
Sorry.
You know, Mike's in a band called The Summit. So
I know you are,
well
and so
done.
I thought it would
Well
get a little bit
done.
more out of that, but
Well
I
done.
didn't.
We'll
It's
give you
okay.
another round of applause for that. That's a deep reference. All right. Mine's just straight up bad and funny. So, all
Yeah.
right. What do you call a man who never toots in public?
I don't know.
A private tutor.
Nice.
It's kind of funny. Not that funny. They're bad. They're dad jokes. We love them. But that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about hot jobs, golden opportunities, and we like to count down from five to number one. So logically, we're going to start with job number five, which is a senior buyer estimator role in the Houston, Texas area. And that's awesome because I know there's a bunch of watchers or tuner inners out there in the Texas area. So tell us all about this one.
Yeah, we're growing. We're getting new locations. We got a couple new locations on there this week, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So for this one specifically, it is a hybrid role at a Houston, Texas. What we're looking for is somebody with experience with infrastructure or electrical engineering. So a little bit different than kind of our usual IT sort of domain. But revolving around the same sort of things. So looking for like a bachelor's degree within kind of the business field would be ideal. Again, not really required though. And then 5 to 10 years of experience working with sourcing and supplier management, specifically on the construction side of things, and then material and equipment purchasing, again, on the construction side of things in the industry. As far as that goes, that's a full time role. That's that one.
All right. Logically moving from five down to the next one, which is number four. We have a construction technology support manager role, and this is remote.
Yeah, so a couple of similar ones. So it's kind of unique for us. So really, what we're looking for here is somebody to kind of manage over like a construction technology support team. So a little bit more IT facing. So having worked with construction technology software and solutions is definitely ideal. And then having experience working with like the training programs and the development for those corporate programs is great. Pre-core and people management are two different things that they said is very important. So having the pre-core experience and then the people management experience is definitely a plus, and that one is a contract to hire role.
Okay. Sounds good. Next up is job number three, an iOS developer level two position, and this one is also remote.
Yep. So completely remote. What we're looking for here is about 3 years of experience within the iOS app domain. So Xcode and third-party libraries and frameworks are kind of what we're looking for experience-wise. And then also Swift. We're looking at about 3 years of experience with Swift. Specifically, it'll be a kind of a part of like the development process. So laying out user interfaces and then backend systems and API integrations is kind of what the role entails. And that is another contract to hire role.
Okay. Job number two, a senior test engineer role, and this is with a client in the Warsaw, Indiana area.
Yeah, our new location. So excited to have Indiana on our list.
They're on
What
the
we're looking
board.
for here. I know they're on the board and they're coming, so it's awesome. So what we're looking for here is data warehousing, BI testing, SQL Server, and then having work with like validating dashboards. So that's kind of the experience that we're looking for on this role, and then writing and troubleshooting SQL queries. And then we're looking for about 5 to 7 years of experience, kind of within like the QA testing domain. That's kind of what we're looking for on that one, and that one is a full-time direct hire.
All right. Job number one. It's a product manager data insights position, and this is also a remote opportunity.
Yep. So completely remote. What we're looking for here is specifically kind of within the healthcare domain. So it's kind of a part of like a pharmaceutical aspect of one of the companies that we work with. So what we're looking for is about 5 years of experience within the healthcare domain, about 3 years of experience working with Medicare and Medicaid specifically, and then 5 years of experience working within like the product management domain specifically. HEDIS or HEDIS. I'm not super familiar with medical terms. And then star ratings are two things that they are looking for specifically. That's kind of that project or that product manager role. And again, that's completely remote, and that is on a contract to hire basis as well.
All right, super. There you have it, folks. That is our top 5 hottest jobs, golden opportunities for the week. Trevor, as always, if anybody out there watching is interested in applying for one of these roles or maybe learning a little bit more about them before they do so, how can they get a hold of us or what should they do?
Absolutely. So two ways I would recommend is one, just reaching out to us directly. So you can shoot me an email, shoot me a LinkedIn request, something like that. The second way, and probably the best way, because it's going to take you straight to the website, straight to the job description and everything that we have available on the role, is going to be going through our website. So check that out. And then if you are going straight off of this, you can go to Get Hired. And then that'll take you to all of the open jobs that we have pretty much. So that's our entire database. So that will have all of our live updates. That will have everything as we're seeing it as recruiters and as sales and everybody internally. So check that out. That's going to have your job description. That's probably going to have a little bit more just information on there. And then if you apply through that, it'll take you straight to the recruiter who's working on that role. So that's a great way to get your resume in the right hands as quick as possible. If not, again, you could always reach out to me and I will do my best to get you in touch with the right person or hopefully be able to work with you from there. So that would be the two ways that I would suggest getting in touch with us, just to kind of get to know these roles a little bit more. And, I'd be happy to answer any questions that possibly could.
Yes. That was so thorough. I don't know if I have any other questions.
Sorry about it.
But I do have a suggestion. If you're watching live or maybe even a few days later, maybe it pops up on your feed. Let us know you're out there and that you are kicking and screaming and breathing and walking around on this planet. Leave us a comment down there below. Tell us your worst or best dad joke, or let us know that you have an interest in some kind of opportunity that we've talked about. So we would love to hear from you. What else? You got anything else before we get out of here?
I mean, I always need more dad jokes. So if there's any sort of resources out there that you guys want to share, I would be all ears for that. So I know Michael would too.
May come to surprise you all out there that Mike and Trevor are not coming up with each and every one of these just out of our own creativity. We have a plethora of resources.
It's shocking.
And, people making suggestions. So throw them at us. We welcome that.
Yes, please.
Absolutely. So
absolutely.
All right. Well, that's all we got for this week, folks. This has been Golden Opportunities, Hottest Jobs in Technology. We thank you for joining us. Check out the website. Stay tuned for our next episode. Same bat time, same bat channel, noon o'clock on Fridays. And we will see you then. So have a great week.
Have a great weekend.